Hi, elementary school teachers. This video is to show you how you and your students can access digital instructional materials through ARMS, or Rapid Identity. You simply go to your URL bar and type in arms.gcisd.net. You can also get to this from the GCISD website through teacher and staff resources. Whether a teacher or a student, you enter in your laptop login, including your username and password that gets you into your laptop when you're logging into a district device. Once logged in, on the left-hand side, you will see three buttons. The button you need is Applications, so click on Applications, and you'll see several icons come up in the middle portion. The first icon is for a high school resource. The second icon gets you to McGraw-Hill's platform called ConnectEd. This is how teachers and students will access digital instructional materials for English language arts called Texas Treasures. Notice the book is already available and the system recognizes the student. The third icon is for a secondary resource. The next icon for Pearson EasyBridge gets students and teachers to social studies instructional materials. But it only shows students the instructional materials if the teacher has already set up something in the class. And so since the teacher hasn't set something up in the class yet, this is the screen the student sees, but notice that the system does recognize the student. Next to Pearson EasyBridge, we have STEM Scopes, with which I imagine you are familiar. This is how teachers and students can access digital instructional materials for science. This student's teacher has already assigned several things in STEM Scopes and uses it quite often. Think Central is our portal for elementary mathematics digital textbook. The student logs in and can click on Things to Do. If the teacher has assigned something, it'll show up, but otherwise it will say the student has no assignments, but the student does have access to their library of resources for their grade level. Finally, since this is a 5th grade student, they can have access to Think Through Math through this same portal. Think Through Math is available for grades 3 through 8 and Algebra 1. The student hasn't been in the system yet, and so the first activity it wants the student to complete is the benchmark to determine placement in Think Through Math. So using these icons, ConnectEd for English Language Arts, Pearson EasyBridge for Social Studies, STEM Scopes for Science, and Think Central for Math, students have access to all 4 core content areas digital materials through this one portal without having to remember different websites or use several different QR codes. If you feel like you've got it, go ahead and feel free to stop the video. I'm going to log out and use a 2nd grade account to show you what Pearson EasyBridge looks like when it is already set up for the student side. So using that student login, I get back into ARMS, click on Applications, go to Pearson EasyBridge, and because this class has already been set up, you can see the student has access to My World Social Studies resources, and the system recognizes the student. That's all it takes. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know.